There are things that we experience but never talk about. A shadow moving in a corner, flickering of the lights, a disembodied voice. We invite you to talk with us, share your story, share your evidence, because this isn't just your story, this is our story. This is GhostBox.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to GhostBox Live. My name is Greg Bakun. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. Well, I hope that it was a good Sunday. I hope it was a good weekend for everybody. Really appreciate everybody joining in tonight, taking part in stuff. As always, I appreciate it. It's good to see everybody here tonight. Let's see, what do we have going on? As always, we are going to be trying to reach out to Spirit tonight via the Spirit Box, as usual. A number of people have said hello, and I just wanted to say hello to all of you as we kind of get started here. Thank you, Mike. I do appreciate that. Mikey, I appreciate that very much. Let's see here. Annette, thank you very much. Don, Barbara, Greg, thank you all very much for joining in tonight. We're going to try to reach out to Spirit, and we're going to try to, see if our loved ones will come through tonight. So that's always a lot of fun. Always a lot of fun to see who comes through for us. So that being said, a couple things I want to go through as always. So I hope you all don't mind. First of all, can you please share this out to everybody? Share it to anyone that you think would be a part of it. We're not looking for their energy. We're looking for their intention. We're looking for people to take part. And if they want their loved ones to come through, we can certainly try to do so. As always, if you would like to support what we do, and when I say it's not just me, it's other people involved too. When we do stuff like the Living Paranormal and go to radio show, go to investigations, that sort of thing, feel free to join my Patreon. It starts as low as $3 a month, and there's a lot of great things that come from that, and really would appreciate it if anyone wants to do so. A number of you have. I have an updated a board here of who has been on and whatnot, and I just want to thank everybody for that you have supported. Thank you so very much. It means a great deal to me. So that's being said, also, if I reach out to a loved one tonight and you don't want to do a Patreon, but you do want to send a love donation because you're moved by what happened, you're more than welcome to do so. Once again, you do not have to do that, but sometimes people like to do that, and I always will be very appreciative of it. So that's always an option. So thank you very much. It's always weird talking about this kind of stuff, but at the same time, there's nothing wrong with doing it. You don't have to do it. That being said, also, I've had a number of people ask me about private Spirit Box sessions. If you are interested in a private Spirit Box session with me, please direct message me, and we'll go through what that means and what that looks like. You're more than welcome to send me a request for that, and we can talk through that. That's if you want a private Spirit Box session with me. First thing I always say about that, we never guarantee a response, though lately we've been doing that very well. So that is out there for those who want to do that. Please send me a private message, and we can kind of go through what that looks like. May not be for everybody, but certainly can be. Also, as always, I like to say, if you haven't done so, please like Crack Skull Paranormal and with Brad. And also, I just want to say, and hey, Keith, thank you so much for joining in tonight. I do want to point out, for those in the Minnesota area, we're doing something on August 3rd, a get-together at Billy's Bar and Grill in Anoka, Minnesota, and it's called Ghost Stories and Beyond, and it's a new monthly thing that we're doing. And so we're going to do that starting August 3rd, and I will say that when it's going to be Shar and I that are going to do this. It's $10 to get in, and all we're doing is we're sharing ghost stories with each other. I mean, our experiences, what we've come across, and it's not just like Shar and myself. It's anybody who wants to join in and they want to share their experiences. So that is very cool. Also, we're going to do it on September. I'll come up with the date. We don't want to get too far in advance, but there we're going to do a live stream for people to ask questions to Robert Robinson, who is a brilliant Bigfoot hunter, author. He calls what he does legend tripping. So you definitely want to check that out. Annette, the next Drunken Oracle is going to be on Wednesday. Keith or Christy can say what time it is. If you haven't done so, there is a Drunken Oracle Facebook page. Do check it out and do like it. And that's where all your information is going to be. Okay. So please do so. Let's see here. What else do we got? We have, do you want to come up? You do? Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. You've just been so patient. Oh my God, you're so heavy. Oh God. Jesus. Linus, everybody. Am I getting weaker or are you just getting fatter? What's the deal, Pumpkin? What's the deal? So he's with us tonight. He hasn't been on in a little while, has he? He's been very what? You got a little face. He's been very quiet. Now his claws are firmly in my arm, so that's super exciting. And it's not painful at all. You know, a claw just being inside your arm like that. So this is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun for me, at least, right? So anyway, we haven't had him on in a while, have we? He hasn't been on. He's been kind of away. I don't think he's liked what I've been doing down here. So he's been kind of away. Good boy. All right. Oh, there we go. Oh. Whew. That's Linus. Lots of Linus. What do we got here? He is actually Annette. He's a ragdoll. He's not a Maine Coon. He's not as big as a Maine Coon. He doesn't have the lion features like a Maine Coon. And the ears, it would have a lot more hair coming out of him. He is actually a ragdoll. I had, to be completely fair, for years I thought he was a ragdoll. And then someone in UK, when I showed pictures, actually he's a filmmaker for the Beatles. And he looked at the pictures like, no, dude, that's a ragdoll. And I'm like, well, I called my cat Dave a Maine Coon for like 15 years. So I think it's a common mistake. That's for sure. But he's a little cutie, isn't he? So over to here now. Tuesday. All right. Tuesday on experimental sessions. What we're going to do is we're cleaning off the board. Okay. We're cleaning off the board. We're getting rid of the energy that has been associated with the board, with the person who put the energy on the board. It's going to be an interesting night for sure. But we are going to make some changes because changes are happening here right now. Big changes. I don't know if you can hear that. That's the cat playing with everything suddenly. If it's either the noise of the cat playing with everything or the noise of the person living downstairs having his TV on loud enough so I can hear it on the third floor, one of the two. And so tonight it's the cat. So what we have here is we're going to clean this off. We're going to try to see if it changes anything in the mood. But we're also going to switch out the board. That is a 100-year-old board. We're going to switch it out on Tuesday for the first time in 4 years. We're going to do something different. So that is what we are doing to change things. And we're going to change things up. And we might start doing things from different rooms. We might start doing things just in generally differently. Really. So that's what's going on. So tonight we have on the board, we have, as usual, let's have the camera different. We have our REM pod, right? Let it get through its cycle here. Okay. We have flashlight, cat ball, Linus detector. It's funny, when I touch it, it doesn't go on, but when Linus goes past it, Why are you up my butt today, cat? Holy cow. And then we have the bell. And we don't have the Ovilus tonight. It needs to be charged. So there's no Ovilus tonight, and that's okay. The Ovilus hasn't been really giving us a ton lately anyway. So let's see here. What else? I'm just kind of looking through comments. Sorry. I'm just saying, Matt, thanks for joining us. And nope, this is still live. You're still here. And okay, Amber had mentioned the show I did earlier today, the radio show. If you have an opportunity to do so, please check out GhostBox Radio. Go to AM 950 or go to any of the pages you're watching on and rewatch the video. We had somebody who worked in hospice and in medical field, and she was explaining to us how spirit and hauntings happened, and it was that she's experienced personally, and some of it is absolutely incredible. Can you all hear that? Is that just me that's being drove crazy by everything? Linus, you're a pain in the ass. Okay, yeah. You can just tone it down, just dial it down like to 20 or something, right? So yeah, right. What the hell, Linus? And now he's under the chair and he's like nibbling at my feet. So yeah, it's true. Maybe there is something. Maybe there is something that he's excited for. Well, he's better at it than I am, that's for sure. So he's playing with what I have is to keep him, because when I was working, I remember those days. But when I was working, especially when I was in a version of Zoom as Teams, when I was in a team meeting, this cat would not leave me alone when I'm trying to do presentations and stuff. This animal would get on his hinds and start biting my arms when I'm trying to talk to my boss and other people, the CFO, whatever else. So whenever I'd have like water, I would take the bottle cap and I would just throw it. So he would go and chase it. And the house is just littered with bottle caps because they are everywhere. They're everywhere because that's the only way to kind of get him to calm down or get him move away. He has this way of, if you are talking to somebody else, he is going to stop that. And it's just ridiculous. He's a ridiculous animal. What can I say? He really is. He's something else. So, God, crazy animals, right? So, with that being said and done, we're going to move this. I don't know why this is still out here. Fur flying all over the place. You think? God. And the thing is, obviously, as we're all pet owners, we have to realize that we are their world, right? We are their world. There is, as much as it'd be like, dude, just leave me alone for a second, whatever else, that is all that there is, for him. So, yeah. So, Robin gets it. We all get it though, right? So, yeah, it was pretty crazy. And yeah, Greg, it was a good show this afternoon. Our anonymous guest was great, and she was unsure of what it would be to do this. And the good news is that we didn't approach it with any sort of spectacle or anything. It was just, this is what it was. So very cool, very neat. Let's see here. We're going to try to reach out to spirit tonight. We're just going to try to reach out to loved ones. We're going to see what comes through, and we're going to just do our best, right? So why don't we start with a little bit of, let's check the bell's not moving. So that's a good, well, not a good sign, but it's a sign. It's something, because we have had it move for a while now. And so why don't we do some protection for those who want to take part? I saw somebody else. What was it? Friday night, Saturday night? I forget which night it was. Last night was Saturday night, wasn't it? Someone else doing a spirit box session on live on their network. It was live paranormal, and I don't remember the gentleman's name, but it was really cool. It was really neat to see. I honestly, right? I mean, and this is just how it is. I've been doing my own for so long, and I certainly am not going to be silly enough to think that I'm the only one on the entire internet to do spirit box sessions on Facebook. But it was really interesting to see what this gentleman was doing and the way that he was doing it, and his responses coming through. Oh, can you turn back on for me, please? Did you like us talking about other spirit boxes? Flashlight turned on. Could you turn on the flashlight again for me, please? No? All right. Well, you can if you want to. But anyways, as I was saying, that it was, I mean, I think he built his own box, I think he said. And very clear. I personally felt like he missed a couple responses. It was more like a hack sort of spirit box than like an SB7. But the way he had it hooked through, it was extraordinarily clear for everybody to hear, which was really cool. And so I would definitely, if you have a chance. And Annette, are you saying his name was? I don't know it. Rob or Ron. We're all really good at. Here's the thing: he did not like on live paranormal. Not to be confused with living paranormal. Live paranormal. It didn't say his name anywhere, and it didn't say anything other than and it didn't say his name anywhere else on the thing. So he was a bit of a mystery to me, quite honestly. And but it was really cool to see him do it and pick up some stuff. And I hope that to be able to watch him again at some point and see what else he's doing. That was on Live Paranormal. Now, speaking of living paranormal, and I don't have the art for it yet, things are moving very quickly around here, okay? Living Paranormal will be back on Friday. Not quite sure what time yet, but it's going to be at the Squirrel Cage jail in Council Bluff, Iowa. And this time I am not going to be there in person. I'll be hosting from here, but Christy and Keith will be on location, and they will be doing Living Paranormal. They'll be investigating Squirrel Cage. I would love to have been able to go. It's just that there is so much happening here at the moment that I just need to stop the travel for a little bit. I have a big life change happening in 2 weeks, and it's good. First of all, folks, it's good. I don't really need to get into it and bore everyone more than I normally do. It's very good. It's something that is it's wonderful, but it's long overdue. So, oh, Christine, thank you very much. That was very kind of you to say. His was good too. There are some that I've seen, not his. There are some that I've seen that I'm just not really sure if I would do it that way. But his was really interesting. And Len, who I see Len on here on occasion, I've been on his show. He was there. It looks like that's the person that he goes and sees quite a bit. So that is really that's really kind of cool. Let's do our protection, okay? Let's talk to some spirits tonight. First of all, plant your feet on the floor, please, if you haven't done so already. If you do not want to take part in the protection, that is fine. That is your decision. For those of you who do want to do it, let's just take a moment and breathe and stop. We kind of move very quickly, right? And what we're trying to do is be relaxed and try to really just kind of catch up with life. I mean, we got to be in the right state of mind when we do this, right? We have to be in a good place. And so when you see me move my arms like this, it's because I'm trying to create energy and I'm trying to create movement. And if you feel good, if you feel relaxed, for example, I had a very good day. And then sometimes that means that you get kind of, jumped up and you're just kind of really excited. And you just have to just kind of relax a little bit and take it down a little bit so that we are prepared for the spirits that we want to speak to tonight. In your heart, imagine your loved ones, spirit guides, friends that have passed and they want to protect you. And imagine a white light in the center here coming from your heart, emanating from your heart. And that white light, just imagine that it grows bigger and bigger and bigger, and you just let it grow. It's good. It should be calming. It should make you feel good. You should feel the love of everybody that's attached to it, and just let it grow and grow. And what you might be feeling at this stage is starting to feel the energy itself. You might be feeling it on your arms. You might be feeling just like suddenly you feel like I can take on just about anything. You're feeling good. You're feeling strong. That's what protection is going to do. You're not going into a battle. Our intention tonight is that we just want to speak to our loved ones, and we only want to speak to spirits of love and light, love and above. So any other spirits that are not here to feature in that realm, you are not welcome. All spirits that want to come through for love and light and love and above, you have permission to talk with us. You have permission to use any of the equipment on the board. You have permission to come through this device that I am holding and talk with us. We have a lot of people who want to hear from you. That light should now have covered you. And what I like to do, because I have a lot of, seems like a lot of people here, what I do is I just push that, and I am moving that from wall to wall. And then I move it up and I move it down. And I just want to protect everybody who's here right now, okay? And that's what I'm doing. And I ask that you do the same. Annette, I watched it once. It's a totally different vibe from your show. And that's good. We can't all be the same, right? And like I said, I watched and I thought, that's pretty cool. I enjoyed it. And I liked what he was trying to do. Dee, my cat loves listening to you. He was standing on my phone and looking at you. That's funny. Let's see. Is his name? So you're saying it's Robert? Robert Murphy? He used one last night in the live. Yeah, but what he was doing, this gentleman I was talking about, it wasn't a live investigation. He's doing what I'm doing, just in a room, coming through. So no, he didn't do the protection, but like I said, everyone does it differently. And I like the fact that if you're watching something else and that you see that there is no protection, that you do it for yourself, then that means we've done our job well here then, haven't we? So that it doesn't preclude anybody. And that's the whole point about this, is that if there's something that I can impart upon you that makes your experience in the paranormal and spirituality, metaphysical, a little bit better outside the realm of myself or the people that I work with, then that means that we've done something right. And that actually makes me feel very good. So thank you for that, Annette. I appreciate it. All right. So, and as Bruce says, nothing wrong with different techniques. You're absolutely right. So with that being said, let's take a look here. Now, the flashlight did go off, but I was too slow to have us all see it. So what we want to first ask, anyone here want to turn on any of the devices on the table, please? Anything at all. Our favorite is if you move the bell. If you can move the bell, we would be super happy about that. Otherwise, the flashlight again, that's me. That's this little guy right here. If you can turn that back on, that would be really great, so that we know that we're talking to somebody. There's also the REM pod. And so once again, folks, spirits, if you want to just come over here, make it go on. Amanda, I think I saw you. All the lights are working tonight. So I just want to make sure that you can see that. Amanda likes to bust me, thinking that none of my equipment works. So we have that. What we'll do Now, don't forget, folks, sometimes it takes up to like about, 15, 20 minutes for us to get any sort of reaction. Doesn't mean that's what's going to happen tonight. But what I just want to say, don't be discouraged if like we turn it on and nothing is happening. But that's never the case. Now, I did do a private spirit box session on Wednesday where every time that we turned on the device, spirit shut it down. I've never seen anything like it before. We did it about 7 times before we finally started to get things figured out here. Now, unlike that gentleman on Live Paranormal, my spirit box is the SB7. Lots of white noise, right? Welcome, Lisa. Thank you so very much for joining us. I hope that you find this interesting. We're going to reach out to loved ones tonight. A number of you just joined us. Anita, thank you so much for coming in. Renee, thank you so much. Let's see, where are you? Kimberly, thank you very much, everyone, for coming in. Let's talk to spirits, if we can. I mean, that's the thing. Sometimes it seems very suspect to get this box to work. PSP7 Spirit Box. This is the usual, Catherine, welcome. This is the usual, bog standard spirit box that you get from everywhere, but I find that this comes through very well for all of you to hear. You can use closed captioning if you want to do, if you want to see if closed captioning picks up what spirit box says. And then what people do is if they hear something, they put it in the comments. I will hear it too, hopefully, but it's, this is where it's interactive, where people can share what they hear. And then you're going to find that a lot of you heard the same thing. David from Spirit Crew in Australia, welcome. Thank you very much for joining me. Once again, I'm not asking for your energy. I'm asking for your intention. Do not put forth your energy to try to get spirit to talk to us. That energy does not belong to them. It belongs to you. But I have a lot of equipment here that spirit can take the energy from. My name is Greg. We're just trying to talk and see who's here tonight. Of course. Sherry, welcome. As Bruce says, Ben Franklin moved that bell, so can you. Remember, we got St. Michael on Tuesday. Do we have any spirits that want to come through and talk with us tonight? Use the equipment over there to talk to us.
Sure.
Yeah, for sure. Have any spirits that want to talk to us? For sure. Can you hear them? You can't necessarily hear what they're saying, but you can hear them. So, do I have any people here, any relatives that want to talk to anybody who has relatives watching me right now? We're always trying to reach out to relatives.
And when you
What up? That voice sounded a little familiar to me. Can I get some names of who's here tonight as I talk over them all? Can you share your name with me, please? I'm just so happy I don't look strung out like somebody I saw earlier on a video today. It's just like that I hadn't seen in a while. Holy cow. Nancy. You're all hearing a lot of names. Spirit. Who are you? Your voice. Female. What is your name? Same voice. Same older woman's voice. Are you here to reach somebody that's watching? Ooh. Are you here to reach someone watching? Yes or no, please? You. Me? You trying to get in touch with me? That was probably me. I probably said that. Yep. And a young female voice. Are you trying to, sorry folks, you know I hate this sort of thing. Are you trying to get in touch with me at all? Or is this you? What is your name? If you could turn something on that table over there, then we can keep going down this. We can keep going down this line of questioning. Otherwise, we're going to move on. Okay? Are you here to talk to me? Can you turn something on over there for me, please? If you're here to talk to me. All right. Then we're going to move on, okay? You thought you heard Die Christie. Wow. Let's go through. Let's see if we can help some of you, okay? Hazel, what's your son's name? We tried before, if I'm not correct, if I'm not mistaken, right? Can you remind me your son's name, please? I know, Joey. Okay. I'll do my best for you, Hazel. First of all, I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry for your loss. We got a lot of people watching tonight. We haven't had this many in a long time. They're probably confused, thinking I was the guy from Live Paranormal. Joey, love you. Do you hear that? Love you. Joey, I'm here on behalf of your mother, Hazel. Can you come through, please?
Yes.
Can you, I thought I heard you say love you as soon as I started trying to channel you through. I know you do, Hazel. I can't even imagine. Joey, can you please say your mother's name? Stick around and find out, Amanda. You hear that? The question is, Hazel, did you hear any of that? And if you didn't, be honest, okay? I love it. Annette, you just cracked me up so much. Say that he actually said mama instead of Hazel, and you're like, nuh-uh, you said Hazel, doesn't count. You're a cruel woman, Annette. Cruel woman. I think he came through actually a couple times. Hazel, did anything resonate with you at all?
Yeah.
Yep, and so did Christy. Hazel, that's quite all right. You gotta be sure, you gotta be honest, and we're not offended if you don't hear it, because maybe it didn't happen, or maybe it's not who we think it is. So you're fine, okay? But a lot of people said they're hearing mama, just saying.
I know.
Lighten up. That's what came through. Joey, I wish there was a way that you could let your mom know that you are here. I feel like that you are. Now, Bruce heard I love you or love you. A number of people keep hearing mama. Absolutely it is. You're absolutely right. Sometimes, especially when you talk over them like I just did. But, well, I'm just saying, literally everybody is saying that they heard it. So I think we got them. I really do. It kind of feels like it, to be honest. But it's only, and if you don't, that's okay. I'm hoping he'll make himself known to you another way as well. Look out for gifts. Look out for coins, feathers. Look out for anything on your way to do anything. Stuff being misplaced. Ways of him trying to explain to you that he is here. Don't discard that. Don't discard finding pennies or dimes. Don't discard any feathers that you find. Those are gifts for you.
Is he?
Good. I think he's here. I truly believe he's here.
No.
Hazel, that's only for you to decide. I mean, you can send me whatever you like, and I can listen. But you're going to know. And don't let, if you think it's him, don't let anybody else ever tell you otherwise, okay? Because that's your gift. That is for you. And I know you want to know so badly. You don't want to go into false hopes or anything. But just know that if it resonates with you, don't second guess it. Enjoy it. Enjoy the gift, okay? All right. But do what you do, whatever you want to do, okay? Let's see. What else do we have here? Matt, over my profile. I'm trying to see if I can find. I'm just reading something, folks. Okay, Matt, Matt William, I'm gonna read yours. My sister's spirit is around. She was murdered in October of 2021. I am so sorry. She's here. I feel like she's still sticking around because she has something to say of what actually occurred. She has led me into leads and I've uncovered some stuff, but have a lot of people here, so I totally get not getting me. But if you can lead me into the right direction, that would be amazing. I've been using the ghost detector app and I have some things actually in full, but I feel like there's more for sure. So, first of all, Matt, what is her name? Could you share that with me, please? They won't take me. That's kind of a female voice. They won't take me. That's right. You did put that out there. I'm sorry. I'll do my best for you, Matt. That was the ghost of a bass right there. It sounded like.
Multiple.
Jeanette, my name is Greg, and I'm trying to reach you on behalf of your brother, Matt. Are you able to connect with us, please, and speak through here for me? Anything, please. Hold your breath. Or is it don't hold your breath? A female just said, well, I heard hold your breath. It would make me wonder if it was don't hold your breath. Is that, do you think that's her, Matt?
Perfect.
Jeanette, can I just get a yes or no question answered, please? Is there more to your murder than what your brother Matt knows? Yes or no, please? Female answered again. But it's a long answer, and I didn't get any of it, to be honest. Is there more to your murder that Matt should know about? As you can imagine, your brother wants to know a lot more. I think there's a lot unanswered. You can understand why he'd like to know, right? Did it on purpose? Do you not like answering these questions? Do you not like me asking these questions? Is it's Sally Nickel. If that resonates with anyone, let me know, please. Matt, just curious. Is there a reason why she wouldn't want us to know anymore what was going on? Don't answer if you don't want to. I feel like I'm going into territory here that I am not meant to go into with this. Maybe for protection for my family, okay? Jeanette, I just want you to know, in case, I'm sure you know this already, you're very missed and you're very loved, okay?
So,
But I will not delve any more into this. It is clearly not meant for me to do so. Female or male voice? Sometimes it's super, super clear. Sometimes it's not. So you are not in a minority at all.
Maybe it's 50 years.
About 50 years. Like, how do I hear that? I just get used to it after a while.
Monday.
Till Monday. Now my guess that's radio. Did someone say Greg? And are you looking for myself or Greg Koss? If you're looking for Greg Koss, can you let us know, please? Can you turn something on? It can be. I mean, I don't know if you mean by volume or just the fact that it's white noise, and the white noise is just how this particular spirit box works.
No stress.
No stress. Don't stress over the white noise. Were you trying to get a hold of me then? Oh, they said no sense instead of no stress. Okay.
I like that.
I don't like that. Female again. I don't like that. Could have been Jeanette again. It feels like Jeanette does not want to share anything. Go ahead.
It's like
We'll do our best for you, Amanda. Are there any spirits here for Amanda? Any loved ones that would like to come through, please? Either through the box or through something on the table, please. Is there somebody here for Amanda? Grandpa Eddie, are you here by chance? Will you come through for her, please?
what's
She hasn't been feeling well and she'd like to have some comfort by a loved one coming through. Are you coming through at her house? Or you been making visits to her? I have to admit, I'm not hearing them, but if you all are, then I'm very happy to hear that. Who's trying to come through for Amanda? Can I get a name, please? Anybody want to come through for her, please? Make her, make her feel good that you all are there. I mean, it sounds like that people are getting mediumship of her, but we would love to hear you through here. If any of Amanda's relatives would like to show up for us, please light up something over here so that we know you're here and we'll return to you, okay? Amanda, they seem to go right to you, don't they? I hate to be that person, but I keep hearing my name. Amanda could listen to it afterwards. But I wasn't talking about you, Kath, and other people were saying that their names were coming through in their heads, therefore mediumship. Right? And then we keep hearing same. Virginia, you'd like us to try for Carlos, wouldn't you? Your husband, right? All right. Let's try for Carlos. Oh, it's after 11. My goodness. Before I get there, Virginia, rock and roll is the stepfather to a friend of mine named Freddie. Rock and roll, yeah. Did you get him? Did you hear him? That's right. You did hear Carlos earlier. Carlos, if you're still here, can you make yourself known to your wife, Virginia, please? Hey, Todd. Carlos, can I hear you say Virginia's name for us, please? Just for me to hear. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Thank you, Susan. Did you hear that to the box, or did you hear me say hi to Todd? Because I did say hi to a Todd. Carlos, If you're around, could you please come through for us, please? Okay. Definitely from the box. I'm not feeling Carlos is around, unfortunately. In fact, I'm not feeling anyone's around anymore. Natalie? Is there Natalie here? Thank you, Gina. Does any spirits want to be crossed tonight? I do. Who else? So you want to be crossed? We can do that for any spirit that wants to be crossed. Folks, this is where I really need your intention to help cross. Let's open up some light. Okay? The way I'm envisioning it is light. And there's a single path of light that leads to it, but that's what we ask you to follow, to go to the light, okay, to cross over. Right there. You just walk towards it, okay? You all feel the energy? You feel the buildup? If not, maybe you will now. I'm just sending it out to you all. Do you see the light? I know you do. You said so. Have you crossed? Yes. Thank you. Thank you. For those of you who are not, okay, for those of you not sure, you're not going to be judged. Just do it if you want to do it. Okay? You all feel that energy? Cool. All right. All right. Well, that's that. There's still nothing over there. Did anyone else feel that? Maybe it's not. All right. Do you have anything else you want to say to me? Thank you. Well, you're welcome. You're very welcome. That is great. That makes me feel really happy that you're able to cross. I'm shutting the session down. Thanks. I'm shutting the session down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's it. I won't keep you all night. Well, that was interesting. I thought that was good. So we were able to, I think we were able to cross them over tonight. Felt like they were saying it. I mean, they were responding. I thought they were responding. That's what we're all about, right? Being polite to each other. That's That's how paranormal works on this end of things. So with that being said, why don't we do this? Why don't we call it a night once again? Uh, Coming up on Tuesday, I'm cleaning this board off. I'm taking everything off of it, and then we'll switch it out. We'll switch it out to something else. And was there anything on over there? Was like the line detector on? I just missed it. Looked like there was a light on over there or something. So we have that. That will be interesting to see how that works. And let's see, what else do we have here? Mandy, did you just become a Reiki master, did I see? Congratulations. Very cool. Let's see here. What else do we have here? For those of you who are interested, once again, feel free to subscribe to my Patreon. It starts as low as $3 a month. If you find something like that is interesting, also, if you ever feel the need to want to donate a one-time amount, a love donation, that is there, and those links are in my description for the video. Tuesday, we're going to do the spirit box and the cleaning of the Ouija board as things are changing over here. Let's see, Wednesday night is Drunken Oracle. Tuesday night at 7 is Charvinity. Can you remind me what time Drunken Oracle is on Wednesday, please? And then Friday, my guess is that Living Paranormal starts around 10 or so, I would think. And that's going to be over at Squirrel Cage in Council Bluffs. The Drunken Oracle starts at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can find that. I think that it's going to be on MN GhostBox, Free Spirited, a couple others, but mainly check out the Drunken Oracle Facebook page. There, they'll be running stuff through there. Anything I'm missing? I don't have a guest yet for Sunday's show, but I will, and then I'll be back Sunday again for GhostBox Live. Everyone, thank you so very much for everything, for taking part, your energy. It was a lot of you had been on tonight, so I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, any fallout from this, which you shouldn't, you should reach out to me before we go. Let's also just close the circle. This session is complete. Spirits are not allowed to interact with us again until we open the circle again, unless, of course, you are a loved one or a family member or friend. Other than that, we do not want you to interact with us. I'll be back on Tuesday. Everyone, have a fantastic couple days. See if you can all last without me for 2 days, and we'll go from there. Thank you all very much. Have a great week.